Hi guys, we're back out again. Currently just setting up my hammock. Got Andy with me, as always. And we've got Tim just over there setting up his hammock. We're back up in Scotland and this is after all the winds we had, 100-mile-an-hour winds. What was the storm called again?
Arwen.
Storm Arwen. Now all these trees we're about to show you weren't down yesterday. Last time we were here, sorry. And it's just going to go to show you the power of nature. So none of these trees were down last time. Total carnage. This one's fell and snapped as it's landed.
No, it didn't fall,
oh,
it
no,
snapped.
it didn't. It fell.
Snapped and snapped again.
Off the top of there. There's about 4 or 5 trees that have fell. Luckily there weren't any of the trees that we normally hang the hammocks off. Nor did they fall near where our hammocks were. Yeah, the power of the wind is mighty impressive. So we're here for 2 nights. It's meant to, I don't know if it's tonight or tomorrow night, it's supposed to get down to -3, which doesn't bother me because we're well kitted out for cold weather camping. We've tested the under blankets down to -6 and we were warm enough. So we'll give you a little look at Tim's hammock because it's not like ours, it's an hammock drama.
How are you all doing?
Good.
So yeah, I thought I'd bring out the true winter one for the cold weather.
What does that mat go down to?
Great.
Or what have you had it down to?
I've had it down to -7.
And you've been good with it?
Yeah.
Awesome.
It's a really, really good. It's the warmest sleeping mat I've ever owned. I think it's rated for -12 or something like that.
Right. So we'll come back to you when you've got that all set up and that. Tidy.
Shouldn't take too long.
Well, that's us all set up now. I'm just going to go and get a bit of firewood.
Before we lose the light.
Yeah. Tim's got the axe. Let's go on the hunt. Temperature's dropping a bit now, mate.
No, it certainly is. Getting colder.
Deeper we go. Have to drop down here because we'll get stuck if we carry on going that way. Get ready for someone falling.
Yeah.
Probably me holding the camera. It's steeper than it looks. I didn't fall on my arse. Great success. The river's flowing quite quick. It's not as high as expected though. Last time we were here it was about the same level it is now.
Oh.
It's quite boggy around here. Good job I have my wellies on. What are we saying, Tim? Have we found something suitable? 2?
2 that I like the look of, yeah. One's
Oh, up the bank?
that narrow one there, yeah, they're both up the bank, but that one's the best. And the other one is that narrow one there.
See?
See it? There's a lot of good firewood in both of those. That one's a lot more accessible, though Andy's already there.
So Tim's just up there now chopping down that bit of dead standing. Should be suitable for firewood. It's going to fall right towards me.
That's the plan at least.
That's the plan.
And hopefully smash into a load of pieces that we can carry.
Apologies for camera wobble, but I'm zoomed in. It might look pixely as well. Yeah.
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 Timber.
Good effort. This is that bit of deadfall, so we're not cutting down healthy
Oh, thanks,
trees.
sir.
Thank you very much, Stu, thank you very much.
Took Tim no work at all chopping through that because the bottom of the tree was all mush, pretty much.
It was like an outer layer of good wood,
Yeah,
and then the core of it's just completely gone.
right.
I think it's because it's this low level, it just holds too much moisture.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that'll keep us going for a good while. Just need to chop it and transport it. It's a tidy axe, by the way.
It's a good job. Love it.
Oh, she's gonna go. Please. Now you might have to finish it from underneath, no? Tim will just fucking break the fucker because he's a machine.
Wait a second.
Yeah, yeah.
You've done this before, Tim, lad.
Hundreds of times, mate. Hundreds of times.
Right, we'll finish up here. And then we'll get back to camp and maybe have a fire going and there'll be something happening. And we'll catch you in a bit.
Nothing quite warms you up like chocolate wood.
So we found this little spot where the trees have fell. And it's created a nice little place to sit for when we have a fire. Blocked off from any breezes, so it should act as a heat trap. This is where we'll be having the fire. So all I've done basically is dug out 3 sides and rolled back the earth. So once the fire's finished, I can just flip that back over. Andy and Tim are over there processing the wood. Just plenty to keep us going for hours.
I was going to put my woolly jumper on before. Glad we didn't.
So Tim's just started the fire. You can see our breath now, so it's cold enough to start it up.
Yeah, yeah. Well, this will keep us warm though.
Definitely needing it, wasn't it?
Oh, aye.
Well, the fire's blazing, so time to make some tea. So tonight we're going to be having some beef stew. We'll do the onions first, I think. Get them fried off.
Out the way.
See if I can do this and keep all my fingers.
See if you can do it without crying as well.
The trick is not to cut off the root. Leave the root on when you do it. That's how you peel an onion. No messing. Just gonna roughly chop it. I've got a pan down there, they can go in there.
I've had to hold this camera, by the way, because I had a bit of a mishap getting out of the car. There's this tripod, one of the legs was stuck in the handle hole for my backpack, so yeah, it snapped off.
Yeah, so we are without a tripod for this trip. Right, so what I'll do now, I'll bang in some oil. Don't want that skin. So these are just my little the bottles that me vape juice, the nicotine for the vape juice comes in. Just clean them out and they're good for holding stuff like oil in.
Good handy size.
Yeah. Just regular sunflower oil. I'll get that sizzling on the fire. Ready to chuck the meat in now. I'm not going to season the meat just yet. I'll tell you what I haven't put in. I haven't put any garlic in yet. I tell you what, I'll just do the garlic before I put that meat in.
Fresh garlic or garlic powder?
Oh no, proper garlic. I can pick the bugger up. I ain't going to be all fancy and slice it, I'm just going to crush it. One hand's going to stink. I'm just going to give it, hang on, just one of them I think, get it squashed. Put that hide in. I've got another one of them, should we put 2 cloves in?
Go on then.
Hang on.
Don't want to be getting attacked by vampires or out in the night.
No, do we fuck? I hate peeling garlic and onions and all that. And that smoke's aiming right at me now.
It's a skill, that.
Oh Christ, it's in my eyes, I can't see. Not good when I'm about to use the knife. Jeez. Oh, that is right at me.
Yeah, I'm getting it too.
Right.
Luckily the camera doesn't need to squint. I can't see what you're doing.
Right, watch this fall off my knife before I get to the pot. I'll give that a bit of a mix about. Nothing fancy, it's just
Aldi's finest meat.
Aldi's finest diced beef.
A nice little bit of sizzle there as it hits the sides.
Right, we'll get that browned off. Yeah, I know, it's sticking, isn't it? Oh, stand up handle, there you go. In the meantime, we'll start chopping the rest of the veggies. Well, I'd say that meat is mostly browned off. It's all going to be cooked through, so I reckon we can get the veg in and the rest of the bits and bobs. So let's try not to lose any of it. We've lost some of it. There's a lot going in here. I don't know if we're going to get many leaks in there. Yeah, there's more than a bargain for. Right, that's quite full. That's enough leeks. Then I've got a couple of beef stock cubes. Bit of Worcester sauce. Some tomato puree. What do we want? A couple of spoons.
Don't know, you're the expert.
I'm no expert. And then we've got a little baggie of salt, pepper, mixed herbs and chilli flakes.
Have a look at that.
I'll sprinkle that in as well. And somehow try and get that mixed up. Because there's a lot going on there. I've definitely overfilled it.
Nah, you just need a bigger pan.
Once it all boils down, we'll be good.
Yeah, them leaves going to reduce down a bit, aren't they?
Yeah.
And they're all a bit soggy.
Bang the lid on that and hope for the best.
What log mark's that? Log mark 3?
Log Mark 3. On that.
Right on the end of it.
Is it ready yet? Right, well, we've been watching this pot for a good hour or so. Daz has been getting up periodically and stirring it. And I've sat here and done nothing. But this is the end result.
Look at that, good.
Definitely looks like stew, yeah.
Beautiful.
Looking forward to tucking into this.
Hang on, we'll...
Are you counting the chunks of meat?
I paid for it, it's all my meat. You want to sample some, Tim?
A little spoonful or two, yeah?
Well, there's some in the bottom of that pot there.
There's plenty. Yeah, tuck in.
There you go. Bon appetit. Reaction is, it's tasty, but it's hot as fuck.
Tim's nodded away there. Thumbs up.
Will that do you, sir?
Right, I'm going to put the camera down and I'm going to tuck into this myself.
And that'll probably be it for the night, and probably see you in the morning, unless anything else happens. I always say that, don't I?
Oh yeah.
And nothing happens. Morning, guys. Had a really good sleep last night. I think we must have went to bed around about 9 o'clock or something last night, and it's now 9 o'clock in the morning, so I had a right good sleep. Tim's up having his coffee. He's just over in his Hammock drama over there. And Andy's still in his hammock. You can just see it poking out behind mine. So I reckon it's time to get a coffee and get my hands warmed up. I don't have the jet boil today. It's just my little cheap cook set. Same pot as Andy has. Tell you what, when your fingers are cold, it's hard to operate them. Be using my OEX Vulcan stove today. There's enough water in there for my coffee and my porridge. This morning I'll be drinking a normal cappuccino, but with one of these 3-in-1 caramel shots to put in as well. I find if I put one of these in, I don't need to add any sugar. It's sweet enough. That's just boiling now. Woohoo. I can't wait to get this into me and warm myself up a bit.
Morning, guys. Had a brilliant night last night. That fire kept us warm. Stew was brilliant. Sounds like everyone else is awake now. I did get up a couple of hours ago and have myself a coffee and a leg stretch, but yeah, tank's run on empty again. I think I've got some porridge down there for my breakfast, so I think I'll get that on the go, get my hands warmed up. Not sure if the camera's picking that up, but there is a little bit of frost on my bottle there. Still liquid inside though. It's definitely cool out. Well, that's my coffee done and my porridge done. I'm just going to chuck some of these toffee and pecan bits in and white chocolate and berry. Add that to it, and the sun's just starting to poke its head out now, so hopefully it'll warm us up. Then we're going to go looking for some more wood, probably get that fire going again.
Right, so we haven't really done any filming today, but we have been busy collecting firewood and chopping it up and processing it for night number 2.
It was chilly last night, but it's going to be a lot cooler tonight. A little less window.
And Tim's just going to get the fire started, and he's got some bits and bobs to get it started with, so we'll show you that.
These
So
are wax and paraffin impregnated cotton wool plugs, and they smell dead nice for some reason. But yeah, they're like strawberry and vanilla scented. You just rip them in half and they go really fluffy, like that. And then stick them in your fireplace and they'll take a spark. Just like that. And they burn for a good amount of time as well, so they're really good for starting big fires with.
They're waterproof as well, eh?
Yeah. They smell like strawberry and vanilla. Yeah, I just like to chuck a couple in. Just a long lasting fire starting.
Boom. This little bundle of logs what you chopped, Andy.
Yeah.
Good effort.
I think with that one we'll do it in just three segments and just put them on the full one for the fire.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we go.
Once
Have
it's
fire.
going. And if we run out, we'll have to get rid of the wind deflector.
Oh, that on the end. Yeah.
Right, it was a joint effort really to get all this firewood. I've done a lot of sawing.
Right, man.
Tim done the chopping.
I done fuck all.
Yeah, well, no, you did split into smaller bits.
I done the carrying
Yeah.
And the falling over.
and the falling over.
Oh yeah, we didn't have the camera out, so
I'm not going to film myself falling over, am I?
we'll have to take you back there and do it again, Daz, for the camera.
Well guys, the fire is well established now, burning nice and hot, feeling the benefit of the heat now. It's time to just chill out and enjoy it now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Been an alright camp, hasn't it, lads?
Brilliant, yeah.
I'm a bit close to you there, boyo.
I know. Yeah.
Blinding you. What are you supping?
Hobgoblin.
Hobgoblin.
Maybe not the brightest idea having a cold drink, but I brought it. I can't be arsed carrying it back. Cheers, guys. We've just been sat by the fire and it started snowing. We weren't forecast for it.
Nice, isn't it?
Yeah. This fire's very roaring though, so it's keeping us warm.
Yeah, the fire's roaring.
Not much firewood left, so probably bedtime soon.
Yeah.
Watch this die out first.
No, that'll take a while to burn that.
Yeah, we've still
Like
got
I
this
said,
to
there's still a
snap
couple
yet and
hours
feed
left
it
in
in.
that. Yeah, I wasn't expecting this. It was forecasted at first and then it said it wasn't. And now it actually is.
I'm not looking forward to getting to my hammock now with this fire keeping us
I
warm.
know, I don't want to leave the fire now. So for tea tonight, Andy's having chicken curry and rice.
Again.
Again. And I'm just going to munch on a bag of wine gums.
I've been sat with this gas canister in my coat all night. Thinking I was going to use it, but I think I've wasted my time, like losing my body heat to it. But I'm committed now. I'll probably just keep it in my jacket till the morning.
Do your strobe, Tim. I can't really see it on film. Oh, that's mad. That's nightmare fuel, So the snow is slowly dying off a little bit. It's laid as well. It's looking quite nice. So I think we're just gonna sit and let the fire die down and then head to the hammocks. Ooh, I can't see you, Andy. All I can see is a light.
Hey. Yeah, I definitely think I've got to have a coffee while I'm in my hammock. Get my hands warm with that. I'm already warm, but I'll stay warm once I'm in my hammock because all the gear's going to be cold.
Morning, guys.
Morning.
Had another good sleep in the hammock last night.
Much better than the first night.
But, that snow was pretty decent last night, like, wasn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
As you can see, it's all melted now. But, I don't think it dropped below freezing last night.
No, it's about 3, I think.
Yeah, 3 degrees.
Something like that.
So we're just off for a little wander,
Get
stretch the legs. I don't think it'll be too long before we start packing up all the gear.
Yeah, I started tearing down some bits. I've already had my breakfast, so
Yeah.
don't need my table or my windshield or my cook set anymore. It's already stuff into my pack.
This area is brilliant. I love the look of it. Just tell you what, boyo, just nice, pan that camera around. Look at that river.
And the forest on the other side.
Good air.
Really do like it here.
Yeah, one of my favourite locations.
But unfortunately, we've got to pack up and go home, back to our normal
We've had
lives.
2 nights here, can't complain.
Oh, definitely not. It's a bit
Rain-
wet now anyway, so it'll just be miserable, I think. Trying to keep warm while you're wet.
Yeah. So it rained a little bit last night, but there's no more forecast for today. There's still bits of droplets dripping off the leaves.
That tree floated down the river.
It's likely. It doesn't look like it's fell over from
No,
there.
it's not fell over there, is it? thinking maybe even if we come again, set up camp down this end.
Yeah, closer to the water source. I'll show you where the water source is.
This is where we got the water from yesterday.
It's a nice little stream. It runs clear.
There's still some more dead stand in there.
Halfway up the bank.
No, just at the bottom here. See,
Oh, I see, yes.
see that little skinny
In
one?
line with that dead stump. Save that for next time.
If it's still there. The tree's bleeding.
That pine resin.
Yeah.
Good for starting fires. Right, we'll show you where we had the fire. We've covered up best we can to try and leave no trace. So just here, we'll turn you around. So that's where the fire was. We've left a slight trace, but in 2 or 3 weeks that'll all have grown back. The grass has been flattened from where we've walked anyway, but at least there's not a big scorch mark there for everyone to see. What do you think of that, Andy? Tactical duck. So at the beginning of the video, I said I was going to show you Tim's setup. So here we are finally on the
All right,
last
folks.
day.
Welcome to my setup. Yeah, this is the Hammock, drama. This is the slightly older model, the 4.0 in camouflage, as you can see. And this is my my preferred hammock. It's not only a hammock, it's a chair, like you can see. But yeah, I'll show you how it lays flat.
Just pull on them straps.
Like that. Phone's falling out my pocket. And you can side sleep. And you can sleep on your stomach. Sorry, microphone.
And you never feel like you're going to go arse over tit.
At first, it takes a little getting used
You're
to.
used to it.
As some people may have seen in one of John's videos, I flip out the back of it and one of my boots goes flying in the air. But yeah, this has got a insulated inflatable sleeping mat inside that keeps you warm and gives the hammock the structure. Without it, it's just a flappy piece of material. And it's got a bug net,
Built-in bug net.
stored in this pocket.
Stashes away nicely in that pocket.
Yeah,
Nice.
and it zips all the way around, like right the way around your feet and your head, and all the way up over the ridgeline, so you can still use the ridgeline when
you
you're
can
in
hang
it.
bits and pieces on your ridgeline while you're in, and the bug net zipped up.
Yeah,
And
man.
It's a different thing completely to a gathered end hammock, isn't it? Like ours.
It's it always stays the same width.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't canoe in the
that's,
middle.
That's like the structural ridge line. That stays the same, and that's what keeps your hang the same.
Yeah. And
So-
then all these straps are what supports like your actual weight.
Right. So what is the minimum space between trees you can use that?
The way I've got it set up, a little bit further apart
Normal.
than how it comes stock from the factory,
Right.
because stock from the factory it uses the actual tree straps, and you can bring it like a few inches away if you really want to.
Yeah.
But I've got this set up with whoopee slings because how wet Britain is.
Yeah.
It gives it a little bit of an extra few drip lines to let the water run down. And they're just the DD Hammocks whoopee sling set.
Yeah. They're good, like less faffy when you can. It's quick, nice and quick to adjust.
I really like them.
So
And
I've tried
they match my ridgeline because it's made of the same
same
Dyneema.
stuff. Yeah. Awesome.
And yeah, my tarp's just flipped over the back. It's really wet at the moment, so it's not holding, you know, too much water.
Yeah. Oh, brilliant. Hey, thanks for showing us that, Tim.
No bother, man.
Bang on. Right, so head over to Tim's YouTube channel. There's loads of good stuff on there. It's Tim Robson. And you can follow him on Instagram at Tim Robson Camping. Is that
That's
right?
the one. Yeah, that's the one.
Brilliant. So yeah, make sure you subscribe to Tim because loads of good stuff.
Cheers, folks.
Right, Simon and Mark from Twin Peaks Wild Camping. You've been asking for one of these, haven't you? Karate chop! Right guys, that's it for another video. Thanks for watching.
And as always, we've left no
Leave the
trace.
This is where we was hanging. Well, there's my bag of rubbish on my bag. I was just hanging between them trees there, and Andy was a little bit further back where his rucksack is in the background. So it's been good, hasn't it?
Yeah, brilliant. Loved it.
Thanks to Tim for joining us.
It's
Here's
nice
Tim
to see
in the
him out
background.
again.
Here he is. So yeah, be sure to go and follow Tim's channel. And I'll leave a link for his channel in the description. And we'll see you next time. Ta-ra.
Ta-ra.